This morning, we mentioned today is Veterans Day, and tomorrow marks exactly 20 years since a rocket-propelled grenade struck a helicopter carrying Black Hawk pilot Tammy Duckworth in Iraq. She woke up at Walter Reed Medical Hospital 11 days later, having lost her legs and the partial use of her right arm. In the time since, she has served as a VA official during President Obama's first term, a United States Congresswoman, and a United States Senator. And Senator Duckworth joins us now. She's a member of the Senate Armed Services and Foreign Relations Committees, and we are honored to have you on the show this morning. Couldn't think of a more perfect guest for our moment today on the show to recognize this day, and we'd love for you to start off by telling our viewers what perhaps you would like them to consider on this day.
Well, I hope that they consider the service of all veterans, whether or not they were wounded or killed, but that the fact that our veterans served this country, and it didn't matter where they're from. Where I'm coming to you now from, this is the Mississippi River that separates Illinois and Missouri. In the background, we had a reunion with my crew over the weekend, and most of my crew, Missouri National Guardsmen, a lot of Donald Trump voters, myself, also Illinois National Guard, and we came together because we love this country, and our veterans served the whole country. And in this time, I think it's a time of healing, and let's work together and move ourselves forward. And so what I ask your viewers to think about is, thank you, veterans, but let's see what we can do for our country, because after all, that's who our veterans served.
And Senator, a great point about coming out of such a tumultuous election. This could be something to try to begin that healing and unifying. Just let's get your thoughts about this, the armed services right now. We know recruitment numbers are down, that some across America don't feel compelled necessarily, that call to service that you and so many of your peers obviously did. What would be your message to those people to why this still matters?
The country still matters. Democracy still matters. National defense, if you care about everything from border security to the security in our streets, the national defense matters, and having a strong military is important to the defense of our nation. And we are a leader in the free world. The rest of the world looks to us, so we do need to continue to serve. Every time that I stepped out of my helicopter, whether it was in the sands of Egypt or Iraq, or whether it was on a glacier in Iceland or in the Amazon forest in Guyana, all places that I deployed to during my military service, all they saw was the American flag on my shoulder, and that we were there to help, that we were there to help lead coalitions, and that matters a lot. And so what I say to young people is that a life in the military, or even a single tour in the military, is one that you would cherish for the rest of your life. That picture is my crew right there. Some of the men who saved my life. And you will have a bond that is more precious than anything that you'll ever experience, having served with these amazing men and women who are willing to sacrifice for this nation.
Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts this morning. Democratic Senator Tammy Duckworth of Illinois, thank you very much on this Veterans Day.